Our secureWISE business came from an acquisition. In 2013, Telit acquired a spin-off of IBM Automation Group, a company called IIoT Technology. And then we bring DeviceWISE and secureWISE into our product portfolio.
As the node size gets smaller, the complexity of the equipment increases exponentially. And Semi realized that they had to come up with a more efficient way to manage and monitor, maintain the equipment. So the only way they felt that could be done was through remote connectivity. And not only were they focused on the technology, how you're going to connect one piece of equipment to a person halfway around the world, but what's the process that would enable that to occur? What business processes have to change? What approval processes might be in place? They looked at all of those different facets to come up with these set of guidelines. I was on a couple of those boards, as well as my other associates at the time. In the background, we were actually using assets that we had to create the software that would help enable those guidelines. So secureWISE was designed to protect the intellectual property of both the fab, and not many people think about this, but also the OEM.
We have hundreds of fabs. In reality, 100% of the 300 millimeters fabs in the world, they use our technology to guarantee the secure connectivity to the tools from different suppliers. So with this platform, we can make sure that specialists, they can have remote access to these tools, doesn't matter where these tools are.
This collaboration that needs to happen between the fabs and the OEM. The fab, let's say they want to bring on a new process, they're not sure exactly how to do that. They need the supplier's help to do that. Well, through secureWISE, they can collaborate together on the equipment, develop the process real time together to bring that process online as quickly as possible.
If you are managing a fab, you understand that this is an extremely capital intensive business. So you want to guarantee that this machine will run flawlessly and with the highest productivity possible. The concern is, if you are investing billions of dollars in IP to design a certain chip, you want to guarantee that this IP is properly protected.
The entire secureWISE ecosystem is basically invisible to the internet. It doesn't exist. So we have a private worldwide network that only our customers, either fabs and OEMs, can connect to. Once a customer connects to that, there's still many more layers of protection in play. We still secure all of the communication, the same kind of technology, TLS, that you use when you connect to your bank to do your financial transactions. That's the same technology we use inside of our private network. So not even secureWISE employees can see customer data. And then finally, we give the fab a control point. A piece of hardware that resides in the factory does something called port protocol translation. There is a security watchdog in the middle that says, oh, that information you requested, I will repackage that and send it to the equipment in a safe fashion. And then when the equipment responds with that information, I'll repackage it again and provide it back to the user. So the user has nothing that they can, let's say, hack, because they don't have direct access to that equipment. They don't know its IP address, they don't know its credentials, they don't know anything about it except for there's a line item in their client that says, here's a piece of equipment and you can gather these files, and that's all. Just standard meeting software. Oh, come in, join the meeting, I'll give you access to my PC, and then you can try to figure out what's going on with the equipment. And it's not a very safe thing to do. There's no controls in place, no audit. Somebody comes in with an infected USB stick, and that gets on the factory floor, it spreads like wildfire. So you really need a safe, secure way that you can manage access to all of the equipment from all the different platforms out there, from all your different suppliers, in one system that you can trust in.
It's important to mention that secureWISE is not only a platform exclusive for semiconductors. Even though it is a true standard in semiconductors, we have secureWISE available for any type of industry.
We're really poised to protect high-value assets. We've been talking to automotive customers to basically provide the same capability for automotive plants, for their suppliers to be able to help maintain, monitor equipment. We also see synergies in oil and gas, power generation, nuclear, even government. We've done a great job within semiconductor, and that was our initial business plan, is figure out how to get things to work in semiconductor and then take it to other industries.
On the horizon, what we see on secureWISE is an expansion of the platform, having this even more integrated to the needs of the semiconductors space, but also going to other industries. So that's something that we are significantly investing on R&D to make the platform even better for semiconductors and our existing customers, while we also are expanding this to new horizons.
COVID has forced everybody to accept remote connectivity, whether they were for it or against it. But we've proven time and time again that it works, that it's beneficial, and that it's secure. But now we need to take it to the next level, and things like virtual reality to be able to support that in the platform. A fab employee can take a piece of VR gear, put it on their head, point, basically look at a piece of equipment and say, look how that wafer handler is operating. That doesn't look right to me. What do you think is wrong? So it's bringing more of the physical aspects of being in the fab to the remote support engineer to be able to help them diagnose things that may not show up in software.